Hey everybody out there, it's Mama G again, and today I have something a little bit different. Usually I have a whole story that I read and then we do an art activity based on it, but today I have a drawing book that I really love for anyone who likes to draw silly things, whether you are 3 years old or you are 93 years old, or like my grandma, she is almost 100 and she still loves to do this stuff. So hi Grandma Minnie. Here we go. This is How to Draw a Sailing Cat. It's by Joy Sikorsky, and there's lots of things in it that you can draw, and they show you step by step. So what I thought I would do is introduce you to Little Man. We would draw Little Man, and then we draw a little scene with Little Man, and then if you're interested in the book, you might want to check it out, whether you can borrow it someplace. I know it's kind of tough to borrow stuff right now. Maybe it's on Amazon, I'm not sure, but I'm going to show you a bunch of different pictures, and you can always pause it, and all the directions are on here, and you can go ahead and do it yourself. So here's what I love about this book. First of all, everything is really easy to draw, but they show you step by step. So Little Man is actually the cat. So we're going to draw Little Man in a minute, but we're going to put him in a scene. But if you can see here, they show you step by step how to draw Little Man. So if this is something you want to do, you can even pause this, go get yourself some paper and a pencil or a marker or a crayon, because in a minute we're going to draw something here. But I'm going to show you some more pages here that I love. This is a cute little way to draw a house. This is the little house that Little Man lives in. And they even show you, you start with the letter L. There's a capital L. That's easy enough, right? And then with the letter L, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to add this rectangle. And then you add another rectangle that's bigger and touches the bottom of the L. So as you're doing this, you're really going to start to think like an artist. Okay, what is that shape and where does it go? And does it curve or is it straight? Does it touch? Those are all the things that as an artist you need to think about. Here we go with clouds. Everybody loves to do clouds, but here's kind of a fun thing that they teach you how to do. Not just how to make the cloud with your bumpity bumps, but if you want a cloud that looks kind of see-through, or if you want a cloud that looks like it's going to rain, or if you want a storm cloud. And there's some really cool ones here. When you have a thundercloud, they're flat on the bottom, and then rain comes out. We know that. Oh, or lightning. This one's kind of cool because lightning is coming out. We got windows, and then we have Little Man in the window. We have lots of cool ways to draw his house and the rain coming down. We have flowers in a pot. That's pretty cool too. Here we go with some fish. I guess it rained a lot because there's some fish swimming by. So if you want to learn how to draw those fish, those are pretty cool too. This reminded me of when we did Hector, the dog who loves fleas, because there's some bugs on here too. So some ways to draw an ant, maybe a beetle or a ladybug, some other kind of cool bug here. And here's a pretty cool looking leaf that looks like it's twisted. We're almost to the page what I want to show you, but this is some more really cool stuff too. So again, just simple shapes. Look at that. That's a curved line. And then there's a curved line that attaches to it on the bottom. And then simple shapes. There's a circle with a circle in it. But remember, think like an artist. Where does that circle go? How big is it? Does it have anything sticking out from it? Is it above the shape we already made or inside the shape? That's going to help you be able to draw this. This is a really tricky one. So this is the one, all you guys who are in 3rd grade and above, I want you guys to try this one out. This lesson is an open door. If you ever try to draw a door that looks like it's open, you think it's really tricky. I want you to do these steps right here, and you're going to see that there's a pretty easy way to do a door that looks like you're peeking out of it. So that's pretty cool. Okay, but here we go. This is what I want to do. I want us to do lesson 13. We're going to do the reflection. This is Little Man as he pauses to admire his ripply reflection in a puddle. So here we go. Get your piece of paper out. Get something to draw with out. Put this beside it here. Okay. And if you saw beautiful oops, don't worry if you make a mistake, because we can make it into something cool. So here we go. I have a pen so you guys can see it, but I want to show you how to draw Little Man. First of all, Little Man, he has these ears, but we're not going to think of him as ears. We're going to think of him as a letter. So if you look at this, the top of his head there, what letter does that look like to you guys? Yep, looks like the letter M. Now, do you think that letter M is standing straight up and down, or is it a little bit crookedy? Yep, it's a little tilted. So I'm going to draw my letter M. And you can even draw it bigger or smaller, it doesn't matter. But I'm going to draw my little letter M here. And then the side of little man is pretty much just a straight line, but this one is a little line that's kind of on an angle still. So it keeps coming down from there. Now the little man's back, because he's sitting, is a little bit rounded. So we're going to make a little curved line right there. Okay, but we're not going to go all the way to the bottom where this one is right here because he's got a tail. And if we look at his tail, it's not very long. It's a short, pudgy tail on little man. So we're going to draw an upside down letter U right there. So we almost have little man done. Now little man has feet here, and his feet are just these little letter U's, and one of them goes right here on the edge of where the side of him is, and the other one goes a little ways away. They don't touch each other. And then there's just a little line right here that shows, oh, he's sitting down. Now, little man's face, pretty easy. They're just dots, but what I want you to notice is that they're not close up by his ears. They're a little farther down, and they are far apart from each other. That makes little man look really cute. I'll probably put him a little too far apart, but that's okay. And then little man has just a little smile. What do you notice little man is missing? A nose. He doesn't have a nose or whiskers. If you want to put him on, you guys can. I'll leave him just like this. But his stripes are pretty easy to do. Watch this. His stripes right here are just a little bit of woo, kind of a little scribble. And I'm going to put a couple on his back here. So I'm going to put a scribble here. It's almost like a little tornado. It starts bigger and it gets a little smaller as it goes in. Doesn't that look like a little tornado? And then I'll put one on his tail. And there we have little man. Now I want little man looking in the puddle. So first I need to draw this blobby oval. It looks like it's laying on its side. It does not have to be perfect because I want it to look like it is a puddle. And little man is sitting right next to it. Okay. Now I need to do his reflection. Now the cool thing in this book, it says for a tip for a reflection, turn your paper upside down. Now watch how easy this is. I just need to draw a cat again. So all I'm going to do for this with wavy lines, I'm going to start right over here with some wavy ears. And I'm going to go right down to meet up with that. And then a wavy little tail right there because it's squiggly because it's in water. And I can do these little eyes, a little mouth, and then just some little squiggles here to show that that's his reflection. And there I have little man with his reflection. And if you want to, you can draw all kinds of things around it. You'll find in this book that I'll show you how to draw some cattails, just a long line on this oval at the end, and then these long, thin, beautiful leaves on the side, and you can draw lots and lots of them, especially if your little man is at a pond. There would be a lot of these. And then you could draw lots and lots of awesome big leaves right here. And if you want, go ahead and draw a sunshine, however you want to decorate this. Go ahead and add some things for little man. I think you're really going to love this book a lot. I'm going to show you a couple more pages here. Some of the stuff in here gets a little bit more intricate or detailed to draw, and I think that's really cool. So you can start out with very simple shapes, and then you can start doing some really interesting things too. Like this duck right here, that's a lot more interesting to draw than just maybe a circle. It's a little trickier, but if you follow these steps one by one, you're going to be able to do it. Oh, there's those cattails right there, the marsh plants. So cool stuff in little man. I'm just going to skip through here. If you see something you want to draw, then you pause it, you go ahead and draw it. If I went too fast, maybe you want to get this book for yourself. I love this fox. I almost was going to teach you how to draw that fox. It's pretty cool. But look at this butterfly. That is pretty detailed, isn't it? Pretty neat stuff though. But little man gets into all kinds of adventures, and you'll be able to learn how to draw all these crazy things. If you go ahead and take a look at this book, or maybe pause this, go ahead and draw them for yourself. So have fun. I'd love to see what you guys are doing. If you have a chance, post them, and I'll try to post them again, repost them on Facebook. So love y'all. Mama G out.